Yes, big up everyone locked inside. It's myself, DJ Raxeh, and today is my first ever YouTube video. Yay! So today's my first ever YouTube video, which obviously means I have no idea what I'm doing. But we're gonna go forward with this topic anyway, because I feel like it's one of those things that doesn't get talked about enough. So as you can see from the title, so you want to be a DJ. Well, here's 5 things that you should know before you get started. And when you get into it, straight after this quick intermission, let's go.
You don't know the deal, you know what we're doing, It's behind the scenes, bitches, let's go do this shit. Go. What's that? Is that the sound of ADIM, bro? Oh shit! Oh, buddy. Yo, why you trying to do this to me, bro? Yo,
you tried yourself.
But honestly though, because like, yeah, but so I'm saying though, like, is it for girls? The reason I'm asking is it for girls or is it for man? Like, I just what I'm saying. I'm pretty much. Is it like, did the girl create it or did the man create it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's this about? I'm trying to understand the ins and outs of OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Because I've only heard about it today. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time, like, I'm trying to get all the information now, you know what I mean? I don't trust Wikipedia, but I trust you. I know you got the source of information.
Okay, right.
And the other source.
Just wanted to shout out ADIM Pod on the intro music for my videos. Thank you very much, my guy. That's my brother right there. Make sure you check him out. Link is in the description below for all of his tracks. Head over to his Spotify, follow him up, show him some love. That's some nuts talent right there. Also got a shout out my bro FONZSE. He just recently released his latest single called ROCKSTAR. At the time of me recording this, that track just came out, so be sure to check that out. The link will also be in the description below. You know, man's gotta get these, you know what I mean, these quick promos, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't done yet, we're not done yet. For those of you who don't know, at the beginning of this year, January 2021, for the Capricorn season, well, most of the Capricorn season, and man dropped a mix every single day for the whole of January, you know what I mean? How many days are in January? That's right, 31. So we did 31 days of mixes. So we've got a mix, a little bit of everything for everybody. You know, we've got some house, we've got some garage, we've got some R&B, some drill, you know what I mean? We've got some hip hop, even got a bit of dubstep on there, you know what I'm saying? So go check that out. Link is also in the description below for my 31 days of mixes playlist. If you want to check out any of my other mixes, head over to mixcloud.com/Raxeh. I feel like now we can get into today's video, but before we do that, like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Don't be a pagan, you know what I mean? I'm new to this. This is my first ever video. This is my first ever video on YouTube. Like, obviously I've done videos on YouTube. This is like my first, you know what I mean, video with my face in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is a monumentous occasion. So I need likes, I need subscribes, and I need comments to make myself feel better. Do you know what I mean? And to make sure that, you know, I'm not just doing this for no reason. If we can get like 100 likes and 10 comments on this video, that'd be sick. I'd really appreciate that. So make sure you hit that like button, comment below. In fact, you know, I want you to comment. I want you to comment, yeah, your top 3 music genres. It doesn't have to be in any order, but just top 3. What's your favorite? Do you like dubstep and house and R&B? Or you like a jazz, hip hop, house person out there, let me know top 3 favorite genres that you like. So you want to be a DJ? Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this one's a funny one because people have been asking me a lot recently, like, you know, how can I get into DJing? How can I be a DJ? I want to DJ like you. How can, like, you know, I've seen your videos on Snapchat, or I've seen your videos on Insta, oh, it looks so lit. I want to be a DJ. How can I learn to DJ? Can I be like you? Can I be you? Can I be DJ? I have to be you. It's like, no, you can't be me. But listen, this is what you can do. You can learn these 5 things that I'm about to tell you about in this video that you should know before becoming a DJ. These are some things that I'm not gonna lie, I would have personally have liked to have known before I started. It would have never changed my mind anyway, but it's just something for you to think about before you become a DJ. Number 1, music organization and quality. Right, now when I first started DJing, believe it or not, apologies, yeah, by the way, before I started, like my chair in it, the chair that I've got is mad, it's mad fucked in it. Like, look, wait, can you hear it? It's fucked, man. Like, when I ain't trying to mess up the recording because I don't know if the camera's great. I'm so begging and hoping the camera's in focus. Anyway, if you hear any clicking, I'm sorry, it's my chair in it, it's mad squeaky. But anyway, number 1, music organization and quality. All right, now when I first started DJing, right, I had like maybe 400 to 500 songs, right? Just from like my phone, MP3s, just like, you know, you just have music. Everyone's got music, right? Now, a lot of my music came from YouTube, because what I used to do was go on Google and type in YouTube to MP3 converter, and I'd go on YouTube, I'd get the link of the song, and I'd slap it into the converter, boom, convert to MP3, and I'd be like, yeah, sick, now I'm a DJ. Problem with that is, a lot of the YouTube quality songs are actually very bad, like very bad. Like, literally, when you play them on like a high performance speaker, you can hear it, like, and you can really hear it. Like, when you're playing in your bedroom, you can't hear it too tough, but when you're playing on like big speakers, like either festival size speakers or just like pool party size speakers, just big speakers, or even club speakers, sometimes you can really hear the low quality in some of the tracks. So you want to make sure you're not getting your tracks off YouTube. Yeah, you want to get them off DJ pools. You can sign up to DJ pools. DJ pools are basically, it's sort of like a subscription service for DJs. So you go there, you pay like £60. Like, one in particular is called DJ City, right? That one, you pay £60, and for 3 months, for 90 days, you get unlimited downloads. So you can download whatever you like for 90 days. And it obviously, they update the music every single day with new music that comes out. And I believe they've also got a backlog catalog of music from like the 90s. You know what I mean? They got music from the 90s all the way up to the present. So, you know what I mean? You spend £60, you can essentially download 10,000 tunes within 90 days. That's basically your whole music library. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? That's where you want to get your songs from, DJ pools or other DJs. You know, sometimes you can do a straight exchange. Like, that's what I've done before. I've done, like, sometimes one DJ gave me like a whole load of house music. I gave him a whole load of UK music. Like, you know what I mean? Just direct swap. Again, you can never really know if other DJs have been doing their due diligence and have been, you know, getting their music from the right sources. But again, you know, it's one of those things, in like, you can get it from other DJs, you can get it from DJ pools, just don't get it from YouTube. And you can also get it off illegal downloaded sites. Another thing you need to be aware of is the organization of your music. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I first started, yeah, I had no organization like with my music, right? Even to this day, like, some people will look at my music organization and they'll think, oh my God, like, your music's so, like, it's all categorized and it's all in years and BPMs and it's all in genres. You've got it really patterned. But I know from myself, yeah, deep down from DJing, I know it can be better. It can always be better. You know what I mean? You can always make it better. Do you know what I'm saying? There's DJs that have been DJing for longer than me that can still say, yeah, you know what? My DJ library, it's all right, but it could be better. Do you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're looking after your library. The way I do it, I've got it set up like this. This is how I've got my setup, yeah? So you guys can understand, right? I have my music into BPMs. If you don't know what BPM means, it stands for beats per minute. Now, every song that you play as a DJ has a beats per minute, right? The beats per minute are the beats per minute, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, so if a song's 70 BPM, that means that there's 70 beats per minute. Does that make sense? I mean, yeah, I know there's a few non-DJs watching this video. I'm just making sure it's getting through to you, you know what I mean? That's what BPM stands for. So I have my songs into like BPM folders. So I've got 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100, 100 to 110, 110 to 120, 120 to 1, and so on and so forth, right? Once you go into the BPMs, then it's the genres: hip hop, R&B, bashment, Afrobeats, UK, miscellaneous. You know, I got a miscellaneous folder because, like, you know, you get some genres of music that you don't really know like what it is, but you're like, man, it's not hip hop, it's not R&B, it doesn't matter what. Miscellaneous, isn't it? That's where I put it. Miscellaneous folder, you know what I'm saying? That's where it goes, and so forth. And then once you get into the genres, it goes one level deeper. So once I go into the genres, so we got what? We started with the BPMs, now into the genres, then man put it into the years. Now I don't do each specific year, that's just long, that would take time. But it took time regardless, innit? Because basically the way I do it is it's set into folders. So I've got my music, it goes 90s, and then, well, anything before 90s, and then 2000 to 2005, 2006, 2010, 2011 to 2015, 2016, 2020, and then obviously 2021 and onwards is what, you know what I mean? So that's how I've got mine. Now, for someone who's like obviously already in DJing, you're probably gonna think, wow, that's so long. But if you're just starting, it's not that long, trust me. Because if you do it when you begin, it's fine. Let's say when you start, you got 200-300 tracks to start with. Those 200 to 300 tracks, you can sort those out, categorize those within like 6 hours. Like, literally, it's not gonna take you that long. When I did this system, I already had 7,000 to 8,000 tracks. Yeah, 7,000 to 8,000 tracks. Like, obviously I don't know when every single track got released. So what I had to do was go on Google, type in the name of the song, see when the release date was, and that's how I put it into the, yes, I did that with yes. I know, it's mad, right? Mad. Tedious. Tedious isn't even the word. It was like Tedious's great grandfather who like spent bare time in jail. That's how tedious it was. It was bad, bro, bad. Long. I almost like lost my mind, you know. I swear to God, I started seeing numbers on the wall. Crazy shit. That's why you should do it at the beginning, you know what I mean? Don't do it like the way I did it. I almost drove myself insane doing it. But when you do it, you know what I mean? And if you're a DJ that's already got bare music and you ain't done it, and you're there like shit, like, yeah, you know, innit? You know, you got your work cut out of you. You got your work cut out. You got your work cut out. Nah, I'll be joking with you. It is a tedious job, but as long as you have patience and you just do a little bit of it every little bit of a day, you'll be fine, you know what I mean? That's the way I did it. If you've already got an extensive library, like myself, just do a little bit a day, you know, maybe just say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna work on the 70 to 80 BPM today, work on that. And that's how I did it. I just did it through folder to folder. I'd get to a certain point, but like, okay, that's enough for today, we'll do some tomorrow, because it does get boring and it is long and it's not the sort of thing you really want to be doing, especially when all you want to do, you know what I mean, it's just like get out there and DJ in front of people and get free shots and get free blowjobs, you know what I mean? The last thing you want to do is be going through your music like, be like, you have to have the patience though, you have to have the patience, and patience is very important as a DJ, as you'll find out in number 2, which is song requests. You know, song requests, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know what, I'm not even gonna answer this one. I'm gonna let the DJs who are already about. DJs, those of you already watching, comment below, how many times you get song requests? How many times people request them? Song requests, they are going to happen. I'm sorry, like, I mean, I'm not even sorry. Why do I apologize? Not my fault. But listen, song requests are gonna happen, yeah? You're gonna get those regardless, no matter where you're at, whether it's a free gig or a paid gig, you're gonna get song requests. It seems like everyone wants to be a DJ, but no one wants to be a DJ. It's weird. It's like there's bare wannabe DJs, but no one wants to be a DJ. I could say to someone, hey, do you want to cook dinner today? And they'll be like, no. I'll be like, okay then you'll start cooking dinner. Then all of a sudden, they're coming in with some backseat chefing, like, no. You said you don't want to eat, so you can go over there with your Uncle Ben's minute rice and have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Watch Spider-Man or something. See what I did there, Uncle Ben. No, but obviously some people just want to be backseat DJs. It happens. Like, so, you know, I understand it. You know, I remember going out when I was younger. Like, you want to hit one fight. I say younger, it's older people doing it as well. But I remember going out when I was younger, and it's like, yeah, I want this song played. Yeah, you go up to DJ like, yeah, play my song, and just like, listen, like. Firstly, we spoke about BPMs earlier, yeah? Man can't really be mixing BPMs that are like way out of proportion. Sometimes there's a song that's like, for example, Drake, Look Alive, that's like 70 BPM, and someone comes and requests a song that's like Swish Swish by Katy Perry, which is like 120 BPM. It's like, how have you gone from hip hop to house? Like, babes, come on. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry to do this here to the ladies here, but they do it the most. It's like they have no consideration for the BPMs. It's like they're just like, yeah, I know you're playing slow jams R&B right now, but can you put on some hardcore Vibes Cartel bashment? Like, goddamn, like, how are you gonna just go from making babies to making a whole population of a country, fam? You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? You can't slow R&B, nice sensual, not sexual, sensual, nice sensual music to like hardcore fucking other Kia Vibes Cartel. Is this what I go on? Like, you know, I'm not saying the BPM, yeah, no, just don't do that, man. Don't do it. Allow it, man. Allow it. But it's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen, right? You're gonna get song requests. You're gonna have to know how to deal with them. The best way I've dealt with them is I've turned it into a positive. Like, so what I do is, because obviously I know I don't know every single genre of music, yeah? Even though people expect you to as a DJ, they're like, what? You don't know that song? How do you not know this artist? And I'll be like, okay, do you know this person? And then all you hear is crickets. Just hear crickets because they don't know the person. Crickets. But they expect you to know everyone. Anyway, sometimes what happens is people will expect you to know bare different music and you don't know them. So what I do is I take the song request, and what I actually do is I write it down on my phone, right? And the next day or the day when I get back, I'll literally go through that artist and I'll look at them. So I'll be like, oh, okay, see what music they got. Okay, cool. And then it's just another artist added to my library that I didn't have before. So look at the song request as an opportunity to expand your music library. You know what I mean? Because ultimately that's what it is. And obviously you gotta have a bit of patience when it does come to song requests, because some people, they do not know when to quit. Some people just love to ask for song requests. Some people get one song request and it's like, I'm gonna keep going back. I don't get it, I don't understand it, I don't know why, but you're gonna have to deal with it and learn to manage people. That's one of the things you have to do, because like some people, they get proper aggressive, like when you don't play their song, like, I thought you was gonna play it, I thought you was gonna play it. And one thing you gotta kind of like be aware of, which is we're gonna come into the next point, is your equipment. Like obviously some people might be they might get a bit like leery with you because you're not playing their song. And sometimes you might just have to play the song for someone so that they don't like do anything mad. Because you know, some people move a bit mad, yeah? Especially like with their drinks. Some people, they're like moving mad with their drinks, yeah? And you're just there like with your equipment, like, yo, allow it, man. Like you're moving mad with your drink and my equipment's right there. That's why man just play their song so that they, you know what I mean, they disappear. Just, I played your song, bye. You know what I mean? Because some people can't be trusted, you know what I mean? It's a mad life as a DJ, but these are things you gotta think about, and I think people don't think about that. I think they just think, man, are just gonna come up here on this stage, play some tunes, press a quick 2 buttons, get a free shot of tequila, get a free blowjob, get paid £400 and disappear. Nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna go down like that. Songs are gonna get requested, and sometimes you're gonna have to play them. You don't always have to, but it's up to you. Speaking of songs, right? You guys let me know. I'm gonna try a little bit, little something different. I ain't seen no one do this yet, so I'm gonna try a little something different, yeah? We've got a quick lyric game that I wanna play with you lot, right? A quick 20 seconds. I want you guys to write down in the comment section if you know the name of this song right here. Alright, cool. So I hope you guys got that. If you did, you know, obviously you're G. If you didn't, wait till the end of the episode and you will see the final answer. You know what I mean? Hopefully some of you got it. That was a pretty easy one, to be honest. I just wanted to start something easy. I wanted to make sure you lot got it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hit you with anything too heavy. You know, the ones there. Anyway, the third thing you should know before becoming a DJ is equipment care. You know what I mean? And this, again, ties into the song requests. Again, some people, like I said before, they get a bit leery when you don't play their song. So, you know what I mean? The last thing you want is, you know what I mean? Like, the last thing you want is pink gin and lemonade on your laptop, fam. That's the last thing you want. You don't want that, you know what I mean? Because some people be brazy out here, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, you didn't play my song. You know what I mean? People be like that, they're spiteful, it's crazy. It's a sad life for a DJ. It's also great though, don't get me wrong, man get free shots, you know what I'm saying? So it's all right, but at the same time, you gotta be aware of these things as a DJ, you know what I mean? Sometimes a lot of DJs, they come across a bit hostile or a bit resting bitch face, but the fact of the matter is this, they're thinking about all these different things. Like I'm only listing 5 things today, but there's more things to think about as a DJ, and a lot of times people don't really take that consideration to think, oh, maybe there's a lot going on in his mind. Like maybe he's got a job to do. Maybe he's concerned that, you know, he's got to make sure the music's playing and that everyone's happy and that, you know, nothing happens to the equipment. Because the last thing you want to happen as a DJ is your music stopping. And that's where equipment care comes in. If you look after your equipment, you know your equipment's not going to mess up. It shouldn't damage. You know, one thing I've been trying to do a lot more recently is like playing a bit of music before I go out and DJ. So like, let's say my gig's at 8 o'clock. I'll like have a little quick set at 7 o'clock just to make sure everything's running smoothly. You know what I mean? And then, you know, and then you turn up to the venue and something still goes wrong anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know, you can't stop it. It's technology, baby. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, that's the last thing you want, the music cutting off, because I find like every time the music cuts off as well, you just get bare eyeballs on you, like bare eyeballs, like bare eyeballs. Like I remember one time, one DJ I was watching, in Cyprus when I went over there, right? The music stopped in it, and like he was panicking. Like he got the music back on rapid, but it was just awkward. Like, and then at the same time, there's always that one dickhead who shouts, "Hey, sack the DJ, ha, 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 sack the DJ, ha, ha, ha." Yo, sack your mum, bro. You know what I mean? Sack your mum. About Saturday, it's so annoying. It's like, yo, can you imagine? Like as a DJ, you're thinking about like keeping the music going, making sure everyone's all right. You're low-key trying to like make eye contact with 2 girls who said that you're good looking earlier on in the night. You're like, there's a lot going on, fam, you know, and also on top of that, you're like 4 tequila shots deep. It's a lot going on. And you got some random waste man shouting, "Sack the DJ," like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, get out of here, you pagan, bro. But equipment care is so important. Get yourself some cable ties or hair bands if you can't afford cable ties. There's a place in Knots called Claire's. Bare hair bands, I swear. Bare hair bands. I went in there, bare hair bands. It's like Charlie and Chocolate Factory, but for hair bands. No word of a lie. Just go get a load of hair bands, and you can use them as cable. Like I'll show you. I got like cable. I got like my laptop charger here. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a rubber band still. You can get rubber bands too. It's either or, but yeah, some sort of cable tie. You know what I mean? Because these cables, they got a mind of their own. They do. They got a mind of their own, and you know, they'll ruin your life. You know what I mean? So keep them under wraps, keep them strapped up with the bands. You know what I mean? And you won't be a loser. And that will obviously help you keep your cables all together as well. Because one thing that I used to do as well, a lot, I used to do this so badly. Like I'll come in from a gig, I'll just be like, yeah, just dash all my shit on the floor, and in the morning on the wake up, and like I'd step on it, or like, you know, it could damage the thing. You step on what's it called? You step on the bit that goes in, you know, you step on that, you know what I mean, that bit, and it fucks up the cable, or just standing on the cable on itself, you know what I mean, that could ruin it. And you know what I mean, the next time you come to use the cable, it doesn't work, and you're wondering why it doesn't work, because you didn't look after your equipment. You know what I mean? It's not just cables, laptops as well. You know, if something happens, if something happens on your laptop, and like, you know, I don't know, let's say you have a software issue, you need to get that sorted ASAP. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've lost gigs due to laptop issues before, and it's not cool, it's not nice. I remember DJing at one bar in Nottingham, small lounge bar, nice place. I was like resident there for like 5 weeks. It was going well, really going well. And then my laptop started messing up, and then I figured, you know what, let me just blag it for a bit, because obviously I get paid next week and I'll get it then. My laptop decided, you know what, I'm breaking down today. You know what I mean? I'm breaking down today. You know, today. That's what it decided. It was like, now. I was like, dickhead thing. Anyway, but like, obviously I was the real dickhead because I didn't really prepare myself. I didn't prepare in it. I failed to plan, so I planned to fail. You know, them ones, you gotta be ready. The fourth thing you should know about before you get into DJing is you're gonna need a brand, and you're gonna need to promote yourself. Yes, you're gonna need a brand, and you're gonna need to promote yourself. Unless you're just kind of trying to be one of those DJs that's just like, you just DJ every now and then. Like you don't really have like a DJ following. You just do it for the sake of, you like to DJ every now and then. You don't really want to go far with it. It's more of a hobby. If it's a hobby for you, then I guess number 4 doesn't really matter. I mean, for you, I feel like you should still, you know what I mean, brand yourself. But if you don't want to do that, cool, you know what I mean, be a waste, man, it's fine. But for those of you who are serious about the DJing thing, branding and promotion is important. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you see this logo right here? See this logo right here? I got this logo made. Yeah, guess how much this logo cost me? I'll give you a clue. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's right, £5. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it cost me £5.52 in it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but if you've got that 52p, yeah, if you've got that 52p, make it happen. Trust me, make it happen. Make it happen. All you gotta do is save up 26 2p coins and you got 52p. You know what I'm saying? Just go Asda, hang about Asda for like 15 minutes, you got your 52p sorted. Anyway, I got this logo, 52p. Sorry, 52p, £5.52p. You know? Alright, I got this logo, £5.52 in it. And I like it, it's clean. And people tell me they like it, it's clean. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm calm with it. I don't understand when sometimes I have conversations with DJs or wannabe DJs and they want to work with me or they want to collaborate, they want to do this, they want to do that, but they don't have a logo. And it's like, listen, I'm not being an idiot or I'm not being an arsehole, but I've kind of got a reputation to look out for as well. And if I'm working with you and you've got no logo, people are going to be like, raw, like what, Raxeh works with like any random dude, like or any random chick who says she's a DJ. She ain't even got like, you ain't even got a logo, you ain't even got an Instagram profile, you ain't even got like a designated Instagram for your DJing. Like, how am I meant to take you seriously? Like, do you know what I mean? And this is what happens when you start approaching venues. They'll say the same thing. They'll look, well, they won't say the same thing, but they'll look at you and they'll be like, like, okay, this person's a DJ. Where's their DJ logo? Where's their branding? That's the first thing they look at. Like, Janet, it's not even about like you or your skills. Like, they're not going to check your video. They might check a couple of your videos out, but the first thing they're going to see, like visually, the first thing they will see is your logo. Like, when people come to my Instagram page, the first thing they will see is my logo. That will stand out. My logo is somewhere on my page. You will see that shit. You can't not see it because I make sure it's there. You will see my logo, whether it's the one, or whether it's this one, or whether it's this one. You will see my logo, you know what I mean? Like, so it's there. So instantly people are like, oh, he's got a brand. It's like, you know what I mean? Automatically you're already above the rest of the DJs who are just starting out, or the rest of the DJs who aren't taking it that seriously. You're already above them because by spending £5, by spending £6, £5.52, by spending £6, you've already disqualified yourself from those DJs who are not really about it. Does that make sense? Like, you already look like, to a promoter or to like a venue, you already look like the type of guy who's taking it seriously, and all you did was spend £6. Ain't nobody got to know you spent £6. I'm telling you, like, I spent £6. I don't care, innit? You lot can know how much my thing costs. I don't care. You can tell someone you spent £40 if you want to, if it makes you feel better, but all it cost you was £5. £5 to get past that first barrier of DJs. £5. It seems like a no-brainer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think I went to the shop the other day and I spent £5 on a Freddo. You know what I mean? Because Freddos used to be 10p back in the day, but inflation. Anyway, promotion is also another thing you need to look out for. Promoting is probably one of the things that I would say personally, from my perspective, I'd say promoting is one of the things that I'm slacking on throughout my whole DJing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like promotion is probably one of those things. I feel like the branding's nice. People always compliment my brand. They always say, yo, your logo looks nice and clean. It looks like nice and simple, like in a good simple, not bad simple, like a good simple, like just, you know what I mean? Black and white, boom, it does what it says on the tin sort of thing. But like with the promotion, you know what I mean? I don't feel like my promotion's been as good, but again, that comes into networking and promoting yourself and, you know, getting out there, talking to the right people. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to say I'm an introvert because I feel like saying you're an introvert is like a lazy excuse. You know what I mean? I feel like people use the whole introvert thing as an excuse to not go out and talk to people. You know what I mean? I feel like you shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't, oh, I'm an introvert, so I can't go chase my dreams. Like, no, that's weak. That's weak. You know what I mean? Just get out there, talk to people. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, either you're going to be a nobody or you're going to be a somebody in this life. So you might as well make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But promotion is one of those things, and obviously it's not just in face-to-face, it's social media as well. You know what I mean? I remember, I think from, was it end of 2017, 2018, end of 2018, all the way to like, was it like September? Like September 2018, all the way to about the end of 2020, I was consistently releasing mixes. I was consistently promoting. I've released mixes every month, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 mixes a month, because I had the playlist mix, which you can check out down in the description below. And I had the artist mix series, which is also in the description below, which is a monthly series that I did, right? So I did that like for like 18 months straight. So that is something, I mean, so I'm just consistent with it. Obviously now I've kind of like, I've taken a back seat this year, not due to coronavirus, but just like, I just taken a back seat because I feel like I've got enough content out there. You know, I think I checked last time, I've got like over 150 mixes online at the moment. So man can relax for now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Those 31 days of mixes really pushed it up there, you know what I'm saying? So the branding and promotion, one of those things that you do have to look out for. Other ways you can obviously promote yourself. USB sticks, you know, you can get like custom made USB sticks, you know what I mean, like with your logo on them. Again, this is where the logo comes in. If you don't have a logo, it's pointless, but you can get custom made USB sticks. You can get CDs done old school. You know, people still drive cars, people still have CDs, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people just get the aux cable now and connect to their phone or technology, but CDs are still a thing. You can get CDs with your brand on them, you know what I'm saying? If you guys see me look over there, some of my laptop's there, innit? Obviously, this is my first video, innit? I'm not a veteran at this YouTube thing, so obviously I need to keep looking. You know, that's what the jokes are as well. Look, it says laugh now. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you can get key rings as well. Key rings is something else you can get. Key rings, I mean, I think the key rings are a bit whack, to be honest, but I mean, if someone likes key rings, and business cards, use another thing, business cards again. You know what I mean? Find a cheap designer online, or even if you go on Vistaprint. Vistaprint has some cool designs. Just, you know what I mean? Make something. I made my own business cards personally, right here. But like, you know, you can, you know what I mean? Use their templates. You know what I mean? You can use their generic templates if you want to. If you don't want to put the work in, that's fine. Yeah, use their generic templates. It's fine. Yeah. When you come across someone else who's got the same template as you, that's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Do what you got to do to survive. Number 5. About ready to wrap this video up. Number 5, who's ready? Okay, I'm gonna need my wallet for this one. Who's ready? Number 5. You ain't gonna make no money. Like, I mean, when I say this, yeah, like, you ain't gonna make no money, like, for the first maybe 6 months. Like, to be honest, that's a lie. That's not entirely true in it. Like, you can make money as a DJ. Like, you could get a gig tomorrow, but the fact of the matter is this: you have to understand this. As a DJ, if you're starting today, let's say you're starting today, yeah, you're getting your equipment today, you're gonna need to train and practice for at least 3 months, at least 90 days, at least 90 days. Not even before you get out there. I mean, you're just gonna need to practice just for 90 days minimum before anything. But to be honest, this should have probably been the first one. But before everything else, yeah, before the whole music organization, before the song request, before the branding, before, what was the other one? The equipment care, all that stuff. I forget. Before all of that, learning to DJ, in fact, the equipment care is kind of important, but like learning to DJ is the first thing. Like, you should know how to DJ. You should know how to beat match by ear, not with the sync button. Do not use the sync button. If you're a new DJ, in fact, no, if you're a new DJ, use the sync button still. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, the DJ market's oversaturated, so I'm trying to get rid of some DJs still. Like, if I can disqualify some DJs, I'm trying to do that still. Too many DJs like, yo, I'll work for £30. Nah, chill out. Listen, like, too many DJs like, if I'm trying to just create a wave in the tornado. Like, yo, allow it. Like, if you're a new DJ, use the sync button. Now, but obviously, man, don't use the sync button. Learn to beat match by ear properly, yeah. And then once you've done that, you know what I mean, get a few scratching tutorials down. You don't have to be the best scratcher. I'm not the best scratcher, but man can scratch. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the best scratcher. Just learn some basic scratches. There's a guy on YouTube called DJ TLM. He's from Amsterdam. He has a perfect scratch tutorial for beginners. Go check that out. I watched it myself many years ago, so go check that out. You know what I mean? So You know what I mean? You can learn skills that you need to DJ, but like the first 3 to 6 months, January, you ain't gonna make no money. You ain't making no P. You're gonna be a bedroom DJ. Unless you're one of those people who knows, again, I don't wanna say everyone, but because there's some people that obviously know people. If you're not one of those people that's like very popular and you know people in the ends, or you know people at venues, or maybe you know a lot of people who own bars, maybe you're the type of person who knows a lot of people who owns a lot of venues, or you know someone who runs a lot of events, then yeah, you might get into the gig quicker. But I'm speaking for me personally, my personal experience, I did like 3 to 5 free gigs, and that was in like the space of about 8 months when I first started. I did 3 to 5 free gigs for about 8 months, and then it wasn't until like, it was like the 8th month or the 9th month, that's when I got like my first paid gig, do you know what I mean? And that's just the way it went for me. Obviously, don't say it's gonna take that long for you, but it could take that long, you know what I mean? Because it does depend on your work ethic, how eager you are to get out there. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I was like a bit skeptical about getting out there, because I was like, oh, I used to put myself down. I used to say, oh, they've already got DJs, I don't need to go out there. They're not gonna say yes to me. I used to like proper neg myself out, but don't neg yourself out. Don't neg yourself out. Stay positive, yeah, don't neg yourself out, right? Make sure you go out there, just talk to people. I mean, you know what I mean? Most people, I'm not gonna lie, you tell them that you want to DJ, they're probably gonna do their best to help you, because like some people, the people just like that, you know what I'm saying? Like people just like to help other people, but at the same time, understand that you're not gonna make no money. Don't you just get the wallet out and get, you know, that's gonna be you. First 6 months, no peas, you know what I'm saying? So if you've got a part-time job or you've got a full-time job or something like that, put some money aside, because you're gonna need it for taxis, you're gonna need it for food, you're gonna need it for emergency taxis. Yes, sometimes you're gonna need an emergency taxi. You know what I mean? So just bear that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I hope this video has helped deter you lot from being DJs. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's too many blood clot DJs in the market anyway. So hopefully these 5 things completely put you off DJing. Let me just run through them one more time. I got the iPad right here. Let's just read off it, because I've been reading off it anyway. All right, so the first one's music organization. Oh, and music quality. That's the first thing that you should know about, you should be aware of. The second thing is song requests. It's gonna happen, just let it be what it is. The third thing you should know is equipment care. You know what I'm saying? Get them hair bands, shout out Clears, and you know what I mean? Get them cable ties, and make sure you're looking after your equipment. Keep water away from your laptop. This is a no water zone. You know what I'm saying? No water zone. They know better. Number 4, branding and promoting. You know what I'm saying? Branding and promoting is mad important. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't go to Tesco's if it didn't say Tesco's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't go, you wouldn't trust it. You know what I mean? It's got the brand. That was a bad example. Anyway, number 5, no money guaranteed. You know what I mean? There's no money guaranteed in this shit. There's no money guaranteed until you get a residency or a secure gig. There's no money guaranteed, so you might be broke for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And if you're already broke, you might be super broke for a little while. That's the way it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my first ever video on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I said at the beginning of this video, I want to hit 100 likes and 10 comments. So if you guys can make that happen, that'd be fantastic. I'm obviously gonna put the answer for the little song lyric game that we had earlier on. I'm gonna put that towards the end of the video, so you guys who did get it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out you. If you didn't get it, better luck next time, you know what I'm saying? But this is Rax signing out. That was 5 things that you should know about before becoming a DJ. And I'll see you guys next time.